Hey, update time, kinda, sorta. Car's kinda taken apart at the moment. My radio here of the last few years decided it doesn't want to play audio out of the right channel anymore. And took it apart thinking, okay, maybe my wires came loose because I had spliced in this thing over here, and nope, wires were fine, and nope, old age just finally took the Sony CD player. So this is all kind of apart while I look into a replacement, and yeah, that's fun. Still kind of need a new shifter. This one is well, the physical ball joint here is worn out apparently, and I've got a lot of play that I should not have, and it feels similar to when a bushing is really sloppy or bad, and I have bronze bushing, so it's not the bushing. Also checked the input fork thinking, okay, well maybe it's the linkage. Nope, it's not the linkage. So well, that's eBay shifter for you. They don't, yeah, they're not meant to last, or expected to. Steering wheel's doing okay. About to make an awful house run because I was hungry. I was like, oh well, might as well make a video while I'm waiting for the car to warm up, right? So there's that. And trying to figure out with this, if I want to mount it here on the sidewall like this, or make some kind of tray for this and the rest of the hardware that's going to be going in. Honestly cannot decide. And I'm also trying to decide at this point where to keep the internal light bars to go with a top mount. Problem with the top mount is, well, can't see it, but you know, we have T-tops typically on most of these cars, unless you're a slick top. So top mount light bars were not meant for glass tops, and typically they have some kind of magnet or mess like that that clips onto the roof or the edges of the roof, and in this case I don't think that would work very well, so we will see there. And in the meantime, I've got this lovely Bose speaker my friend gave to me before he deployed, and it actually gets loud enough to drown out my exhaust, which is impressive nonetheless.
Connected to V20.
So I have a sound system for the time being, at least until I can replace the radio. Not in any particular hurry, although I'd like to put this all back together. Kind of looks like somebody broke into the car and stole the radio because I'm missing the dash. Let's say other things. I just changed out the brakes on the car. Suppose I should have made a video about that. My hands were dirty at the time, didn't want to mess with it. Next thing on the list is the fan clutch. It had a bearing pop on it not too long ago, and I noticed the fan blades wobbling, so that's going to get changed out fairly soon here. One of those when I get around to it thing and before it destroys my water pump. For the record, same as the last one. The last one lasted literally 1 year and it popped a bearing, so I don't expect that to last any longer than 1 year either. That's the luxury of aftermarket parts, is they don't really last forever. If the shifter is any indication of that. And yeah, I think that's it for now. Car still runs. Right now, pretty sure I'm getting an average of 19 mile per gallon with the car, and partly thanks to this, and also partly thanks to the fact I believe it's burning oil now. only because it's eating oil. When the oil's new, it's not so bad, but once it hits $3,000, I've got to change the oil. Otherwise, it just starts disappearing rapidly, and it's almost comical. But it also shoots these massive flames out the tailpipe at around the same period, and for now it just kind of knocks. And well, let's see if I can get a little bit of a rolling video here. It's see as how the engine's warmed up now. Ta-da. And I'm either getting that has to be throwout bearing. That what you're hearing, that's input shaft. That's what that noise is. But when my clutch is cold and I'm putting it into gear, either the 6-puck has just reached some kind of point where it's making a noise on engagement, or the throwout bearing after 8 years is like, hey, I'm getting tired, I need to be changed. So a little bit too much revs there when it's midnight. I try not to wake up my neighbors with my car when possible. But yeah, it's not as loud as a certain Civic in my apartment complex, but it's still, well, it's a Z. It's loud. Another one of those things I've noticed with age is the transmission. When it's cold, I don't know if you can hear that, but it's you can hear it whine. Oh, what the hell? I guess they are working on something. As you can see, the shifter still more or less works fine. It's just there's extra play in there, and it's sometimes finding gears is a little fun, and yeah, shouldn't be. So ta-da. No one on the road, but because of where I live, I still can't really do anything crazy. If you've watched my channel for a while, some of my first videos I was doing in a neighboring city where I lived, and I could get away with a lot more there. The cops were less caring than they are here. The cops here are really strict isn't really the word. Annoying would be the, I guess, a closer word. Yeah, pretty much that. Anyway, awful house I go because my sleep schedule is completely foobar, and I'm hungry, and it's midnight, and so yeah, food. Oh yeah, that squeaking, by the way, is the freaking cotter pin for the clutch pedal. It's got the bushing, the little plastic bushing that goes in there is completely worn out, so the metal on metal contact and the cotter pin is worn. So Need to replace that. It's like $2. I just can't ever get around to doing it. But anyway, I'm gonna go get food now, so this should be uploading while I'm eating.